hardware in mine. I got a bunch of loose hardware and stuff. I don't have the quantity that Mr. James at Time Flies in the Shop has, or Mr. Reggie. Of course, I'm not sure anybody in the world has more than Mr. Reggie. Anyways, I got.
I've been out for 8 hours a day, drying out the entire way. Mr. Reggie will know what these are worth. I've got no idea what these are worth.
And now I will take you to the shop where I haven't been showing anything in a while and show you the most awesome thing I found at the sale. Alright, behold the best yard sale find ever. Dun dun. Reggie, I blame you.
Last year I was doing a video on some of the old catalogs. You know how I like those old tool collecting catalogs? Well, my good friend Reggie on the road from the UK, Reggie, who has probably the biggest hardware selection of anybody I've ever met, and we have a lot in common. Reggie did a video right after that. He goes, I also like those old tool catalogs, and he showed some of his. Now, the catalogs he's shown were a company called Buck and Hickman. Okay, so now another good friend of the show, James from Time Flies in the Shop, watches Reggie's video and says, man, I like those catalogs. So he looks, he searches one out, and he finds a reproduction Buck and Hickman catalog. So he orders it up, shows it on his channel. I see it, and of course I'm influenced. I said, wow, I gotta have one of those, and I picked it up. Let me show you what it is. How cool is that? And this is
today's video is inspired by Big Vic's workshop. Yeah, Big Vic's workshop. I'll put I'm not sure how to put a link in, but Time Flies in the Shop and Scoutcrafter, they were on about their toolboxes. But today I'm wearing my cowboy hat that actually has come from America, made in the USA. I've been to America, but we only did the Disneyland, so I don't think of myself as being to America. It's false, isn't it? It's entertainment place, International Drive and all that. So anyway, one day we'll make it to the real America and see how things go. But anyway, look, have they come to feed the horses? I think they have. Yeah. Anyway, let's carry on. Yeah. So, yeehaw, Vic. Let's make a video. So, I need to ask you to, if you give me, I only just caught it. If you give me a mention, please let me know that you've mentioned me so I can politely respond, or I can't watch all the videos all the time, although I'd love to. So anyway, let's carry on with today. Let's have a look at the boxes. These boxes. What have we got? I'm not really sure what I've got in any of them, to be honest with you. This one is an empty one. Yeah, that's an empty one. Okay, that's an empty one. Let's be done with that one. Put that one back in the hole. They're always handy. They're always, because the price you pick them up at, obviously when you want anything you have to pay a price for it. So, but when you don't want it but you see it and you come across it, then you should always buy one if you see one at the right price in a car boot, in a market. If you happen to land on one, they're very, very, oh, there's something in this one. They're very, very useful. Bit of old tattoo. Impact driver. Couple of oldish tools. That's all that's in that one. Okay, so let's have a look at these that I've got under here. What have I got under here? Let's dig a few out. Right, let's put that there. I am slowly making space. I promise you, I am making progress. Okay, it's slow progress, but I am making progress. on the space front, Now these, I think you've seen these before. This is fixings, any concrete bolts, anything like that. That's sort of a thing. Anything that's got an odd sort of a fixing or a type or a whatever, they go in here. What have we tried? Have we tried this one? Let's try this one. Yeah, all that, you know, depending on what you want. Let's try one up here. There, look. There. So that's what's in this one. Right, are you ready? Put that back there. Yeah, so please just give me a shout and say, oi, I've mentioned you and you didn't mention me back. Right. This one, oh, I know this one's heavy. This one, this one is, again, I've got a lot of sorting out to do. This one is sockets, full of sockets. Remember, we got them from the car boot and we cleaned them and we did stuff with them, didn't we? But we haven't actually got round to doing a hell of a lot with them. What's in this? Oh, what's in this one? Let's have a look. Let's open up this one. Oh yeah, it's spanners to be looked at. Different sizes, odd sizes, new ones, old ones, all that sort of a thing. I can't remember what's in. They've got to go. They belong in there. I can't remember what's in this one. There's more sockets over here. Hold on. You remember last summer I had a socket fetish, didn't I? I needed to get myself a socket fetish, and I bought a bomb load of sockets, and they're here, and they're there, and they're everywhere, and I haven't got round doing a hell of a lot with them yet. What's in here? What's in here? What's in here? Ah, yeah, more sort of spanners that have come along, sort of thing. Big ones, small ones, and everything in between. So these boxes, when you see one in a sale or as a bargain, they are very, very useful. There's the tray for that. An ammo box in there. It's a box as well, and bits and pieces of boxes. So these tin boxes, and they last a long time, because as you can see, some of these have got a good old age. So thank you very much for the mention, Big Vic, and I'll put your bit of a film on the end of it. Oh, right, that's it. I think that's the end of the box. I've got one down here somewhere. I've got another one down here that's come along, and I haven't found a home for yet, or something in. Obviously it needs a good clean, just to wash out with petrol and wash it with a bit of oil, ready to put stuff in. So anyway, yeah, they are very handy, these boxes, very, very handy. So here is just a quickie, I did have strip lights all over, but oh, they kept going, they kept blowing. I kept spare strip lamps, you know, bulbs, but they kept blowing, a nuisance to get in and out, and if it wasn't that, it was a starter, and they were in pairs of two and one would go, so you had to change one. So what I've done, I've converted the bulbs, put that in the bin. That's a bit full bin. Get another one, just the standard screwy things. These super bright white LED ones, save on power, all the rest of it. Well, so they tell you, we got to believe them. But that's why I've converted to just a whole load of bulbs. They're easier to wipe clean, They're easy to wipe clean if they get a bit dull, and just so easy to just replace. Yeah, so that's why I went down the path of just doing the bulbs. I've got this one in the middle, only because it was here, you know, it came along, so we fitted it in. So yeah, I've converted to just bulbs, quicker, easier, and when they go a bit dull, or if you think they're a bit dull, you just have to get a cleanish rag, and just sort of wipe them, and all of a sudden it brightens them up. Yeah, I'll have to do that actually. You've reminded me now. They do all need a bit of a wipe really to make them nice and bright again. Yeah. Well, a quick tip of the day. Reggie's tip for today is go and wipe your bulbs. You don't realise, because the dust accumulates over time and you don't sort of realise, go and give your bulbs with your cloth. Be very careful. Just go and give your bulbs a little wipe down. Blimey, it makes a difference. I had one go, so I had to replace it. But just go and give your bulbs a wipe down. It did half brighten it up. I didn't realise how filthy my bulbs were. So Reggie's tip of today, get your arse in the garage and go and wipe down the bulbs.